Ethiopia has built the largest military in its history. This is what is being claimed by Field Marshal, the chief of the Ethiopian military. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. Good to be with you. Two main news stories in this video. Firstly, a big claim by the chief of the Ethiopian military about the strength, the capabilities of the Ethiopian military. We want to analyze this claim. And secondly, I want to share with you what is actually happening on the ground. I received a report from the Oromia region. Let's analyze this report and the claim made by General Birhano Jula, Field Marshal Birhano Jula. Secondly, some updates for you. Whenever we share new stories with you, we should share updates too, so that you people are fully updated about the news which we share with you. Let's have a look at the updates first, and then the claims made by the Ethiopian Field Marshal. First update is about Abune Gabriel Shoa Archbishop. I told you that an emergency meeting of the Holy Synod was due to be held. It wasn't due to be held on Friday. It is due to be held on. It is due to be held this week. I think on Tuesday. It is likely. It was scheduled to be held. And it was said that at the meeting, decision will be made about Abune Gabriel. What decision? Abune Gabriel actually passed some remarks about the status of the Mary, Jesus Christ's mother, and his views about the Mary sparked controversy. That is why church decided to hold an emergency meeting. But I said that this religious issue should not turn into an ethnic issue, because Abune Gabriel is an Oromo, and Oromo activists were already starting a campaign against church, claiming that church is basically working against Oromos, trying to clear Oromos from the church. But the good thing is that Abune Gabriel has apologized. He has released a statement apologizing for his views about the Mary. So the issue, it seems now, is settled. Will the church still take action? Will meeting be held? The Holy Synod, will action be taken against Abune Gabriel while he has apologized? Let's see. So he has apologized so far for the views he shared about the holy personality, religious personality. Second update is about Abebe Feker, Ethiopian journalist who was working for the Reporters, which is an Ethiopian news outlet. He was arrested. I told you that he was arrested in Addis Ababa. Arrest confirmed, but he has been released on bail. A court granted him bail. Third update is an old update. It's about Imam Magarsa's brother, Daraj Ma, who was arrested a few days ago. But I think 24 hours after his arrest, he was released. Now, back to the main topic, viewers. That is Ethiopian military general's big claims. Birhano Jula is the Ethiopian military chief. He's the one who led the military during Tigray war. He's the one who's leading the military during ongoing operations against Ola, against Fano fighters in the Amhara region. Jula held a meeting with senior military officers. Gideon Timotheus was there too, the Minister of Foreign Affairs. He was Minister of Justice, but now he's Minister of Foreign Affairs. In his address to the senior officer of the Ethiopian military, Jula made some big claims. Let's analyze the claim. Firstly, he said that the military built today is the largest military in the Ethiopian history. So, million army, establishment of million army on its way. It wasn't exaggeration when I said that the plan of the government was to build a million army. So, existing ENDF is the largest in terms of numbers. Obviously, when the military is the largest, budget would be the highest too in the Ethiopian history. Secondly, military budget. This is the most professional military which has been built. The military under EPRDF was dominated by Tigrayans. We cannot deny that. Keeping in view the small number of Tigrayan ethnic group, small share of Tigrayan ethnic group in Ethiopian population, obviously Tigrayan representation in the military was more than their actual numbers. Top tier and skilled ENDF officials. They were from Tigray, and that is why they were able to start a war against the federal government, because they had managed to build an army, but obviously not a fully capable army. This military is more professional. It is non-ethnic, non-political. Well, military is less ethnic, we can say. Less ethnic. I wouldn't say non-ethnic. But military is basically working political work, whatever prosperity party is telling the military to do. Military is complying with it. Why? Because military has to comply. Militaries generally submit to the orders of politicians. But this military has been dragged into so many conflicts now by the government, internal, external. It's overstretched. No one can deny that. Thirdly, Jula claimed that because of the actions taken by the military, tens of thousands of extremists have surrendered. Where were, I mean, in which part of Ethiopia tens of thousands of armed fighters surrendered? Where? Did Fano surrender in Amhara? Tens of thousands of Fano. Did tens of thousands of Ola surrender? Did tens of thousands of Tigray fighters surrender? No, I don't think. A few thousand might have surrendered, not tens of thousands. Jula exaggerating. The military is ready to counter all the threats. Those who are trying to wage war on the military, Jula said. And those who are trying to start new campaigns against military to weaken military, they should know that military is fully capable of defending the country. It's just a claim for morale boosting. But just one point I want to make about Jula's claims. Since yesterday, it is being reported that in Adama, Oromia, military conscription is underway. Youths are being arrested. Not since yesterday, but yesterday reports came, ongoing for some days. Not the first time that reports of conscription in ENDF are being shared. In the past few months, several times we heard similar reports that military is conscripting individuals, youths, into the service. In Adama, youths are being arrested. And those who pay money, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, they're being released. Others are being told to join the military. And it is being said that this is basically a military membership campaign. Youths must serve. They should protect their country. They should be part of serving in the military. Is this how you build a professional army? These conscripted youths will be professional soldiers? Is this what you call a professional military, which is made up of these conscripted youths? Ethiopian military needs to do a lot. it was tested only once in the last few years, last 5 years. During Tigray war, it was tested. It managed to push Tigray fighters back into Tigray from shore because EDF supported it. Eritrean military supported it. ENDF alone in the last 5 years has not fought any war so far. Internal conflicts cannot be called wars. Military's capabilities will be judged the day, if it happened, I'm not saying it should happen, if it happened that the military fought a war alone. Can ENDF fight alone on its own? Can it fight a neighboring country? Can it fight a full-scale war internally on its own? This is the question. Does ENDF have this capability or not? I leave it to you to decide. I doubt it that ENDF will be able to fight a full-scale war on its own, externally especially. Keeping in view, there are divisions in Ethiopia. Keeping in view, there are forces being built in Ethiopia which will unite against the military. I'll do a video on that, hopefully, in coming days about the capabilities of the military. Yula exaggerates a lot. He makes big claims, but he knows how many ENDF soldiers they were taken prisoner during the war by Tigrayans, how many are being taken prisoner by Fano, by Ola, and ENDF forgets its people, its soldiers when they are taken prisoner by armed group. Is this how you raise a professional military? You forget your people and you claim to be building a professional military. Thanks for watching.